Alright, so next up is his side B, which is this, again, I don't know the name of this, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna call it like torpedo or something. But anyways, so he shoots it out, it sticks onto them, and after like a few seconds, it explodes. One thing you need to know about this move, if you've been keeping up with the Smash website, is that when you use this move and you pass through them, it will like land, it will, you know, attach to you. It works a lot like the sticky bomb in Smash Brothers Brawl, where that, you know, if you touch each other and stuff, it passes like a hot potato. And let's see what else. I don't know anything advanced with this move, if that's what you're wondering. It's just something to add damage. But I guess I can show you the range of this move, so it would go, well, it can go farther than that. Let me push Mario a little bit further. Alright, there we go. So it goes that far. And the metal saw goes that far, even when you use it as, oops, sorry about that. Even when you use it as an item. It goes about the same distance as usual. Alright, so that's about it for side B. Just use it to rack up damage. It doesn't do, wait a minute. Wow, I think it does more damage the further away you shoot it from. So cool. Oh, never mind. Just earlier it was just doing only 40%, and now it's doing 8%. Or maybe I was just looking at it wrong. But anyways, if anybody else knows more about this, let me know in the comments. But without further ado, let's move on to this B-up, which is the Rush Coil. So it works a lot like Sonic's B-up, the spring, in that you could, you know, you can, first of all, you can act afterwards. In other words, you're not in a helpless state when you use the B-up. You could still do moves and attacks and stuff like that. And also, it does stay out for a while, so you can use it, and other characters can also use it. And you cannot use a B-up after, you cannot use a B-up until your previous, until, you know, Coil, the Rush, teleports away. So I'm pressing B-up right now, and, you know, I can't use it again unless he disappears, like that. There we go. Alright, so unfortunately though, Rush does disappear rather quickly. So, I guess you can't use it again in the air, but, so I have to jump again. There we go. But yeah, if you use the Rush Coil and he disappears, and you don't land, and you try to use your Rush Coil again, then you won't be able to use it. So let me show you again. So I'm pressing B up right now. Oh, never mind, I am. I just messed up earlier. Okay, so anyways, let's see. There's another thing you should know about the Rush Coil, is that you can do something called Rush Canceling. So I'm gonna set Mario to attack me, and I'm just gonna mash B up. So in other words, you could cancel your hit stun into the Rush Coil. There we go. So it's sort of like a combo breaker, but it's not, I mean, it's not like game breaking or anything, because it's not like you can cancel your hit stun out of everything. So let me toss a ball bomb right now. Let's see, where is it? So many items in this game. Oh, I think I passed it. Sorry about that, guys. Jesus Christ, where the fuck is it? There it is. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so if I were to use a bomb on myself and then mash B up as I'm getting hit, you know, I won't be able to rush. You know, I won't be able to, you know, rush cancel it. It depends on the hit stun. So if it works more like, I guess if you're stuck in a mash combo, or, you know, the standard, you know, AAA combos that other characters use, then yeah, you can use a Rush Coil. But I haven't really tested it on all the moves. I think there's more information out there elsewhere. So yeah, but if you know more about it, just feel free to leave it in the comments. Alright, so the next up is his B down, the Leaf Shield. Alright, so the Leaf Shield puts 4 leaves around Mega Man, and if the opponents touch them, they get damage. It's a little bit of damage. one thing you need to know is that the damage isn't constant, so it's not gonna be like 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, you know. So in other words, what I'm trying to say is, you know, normally Mario would be getting hit rapidly, right? But right now he's not. You can see some of the leaves passing through him before he gets hit again. So just keep that in mind, that the hitbox for it is sort of different, I guess. You can also use this to protect yourself against other projectiles. Don't expect it to beat out like a charged up Samus, power shot or anything though. But something like, say, Mario's Fireball. But yeah. So I would use this if you need help in rushing down your opponent, or if they're rushing you down and you need to give yourself space. And you can also use this as a projectile of its own. It's not great as a projectile because, like I said, the leaves, they don't all hit at the same time, right? Like there's like a window of them not being able to get hit by the leaves multiple times. So you're not gonna get like multiple hits like you would with a saw. So just keep that in mind. I find that there's more useful when you just keep it on instead of throwing it. Although it does have its uses when you do throw it. It's really up to you to figure it out, really. It depends on your playstyle. One very important thing you need to know with Mega Man is that as long as you have the leaf shield out, you cannot do any of his other B moves. If you press neutral B, he gets that. If you press up B, he gets this. If you press side B, when he has the leaf shield out, he'll still throw the leaf shield. So that's why the leaf shield lasts for only a few seconds. Because if it lasts for like any longer than that, then you wouldn't be able to recover, for example. So keep that in mind. So let's say you have this leaf shield out and you're off the stage. You won't be able to use it until the leaf shield disappears. So what you don't want to do is you're recovering and stuff like that, and you're coming back onto the stage. Don't use the leaf shield when you're going back on the stage, because you're gonna lose your not only is the startup animation kind of a long while, but then you would have to throw the leaf shield, and then you can use your V up. So yeah, just don't use it when you're recovering onto the stage. Use it only when you're on the ground. Alright, so this move is best used when you already have your other projectiles out. So for example, I toss the saw on the ground, then I put up my leaf shield, then I use it. So something like this. So really the best way to play Mega Man is to combine his B moves to rack up damage in the most efficient way possible. And what I like to do is use the saw, or actually this is even better. So oops, not this. So saw first, side B, leaf shield, and there you go. Yeah. So if you want to rack up damage using Mega Man's B moves, which are all projectiles, you want to throw out your metal saws constantly, and if possible you can pick them up, or you want to pick them up and then use this, and then use this, and then just get in your opponents in all different ways possible. So if you have the metal saw, you have this, you have the leaf shield, like you have excellent zoning game. That you can keep them away from you with the leaf shield, and you have a projectile to toss at them. So Mega Man's very good at sort of, I guess, keep away game, or at the projectile game, in the zoning game. And you could, annoy your opponents too, and stuff like that. And yeah, just find your own way of playing Mega Man, and just know his strengths and weaknesses. Alright, so what else can I cover? Let me show you his Final Smash real quick. There we go. Didn't take as long for me to find this one. Alright. So what Mega Man does is he shoots out a little black hole. And it goes pretty far. And anybody caught in this black hole is gonna get this. Alright, I'll show it to you one more time.